Hey foodies, are you a shrimp lover and a plantain lover? If yes, you're gonna love this one. Shrimp plantain balls. Let's get started on this delicious recipe. So what we're gonna start with is the green plantain chips. So check your pantry, hopefully you have some. If not, you can purchase some. It can be salted or unsalted, it's up to you. What we're gonna do is crush these chips, all right? So you can put them in a Ziploc bag or in some parchment paper and get a clean bottle or a rolling pin or meat mallet, whatever you prefer, and smash these to bits. But we don't want to get a fine breadcrumbs texture. We want it to have some tiny flakes because that's what makes this really unique. All right, we don't want it to be like the typical croquet with that fine breadcrumbs texture. All right. So our coating is prepared. Just set that aside. And then, very simple, just cut up some green onions or scallion really finely. Next up is the shrimp. You can use whatever shrimp you want. I'm using black tiger. It just has to be raw shrimp. It doesn't have to be jumbo, small. Just cut that shrimp up. You could use a food processor. You want it minced but roughly minced. You don't want it to be a paste. Okay? So just mince that up with your knife or your food processor and make sure it's a rough mince because you don't want a paste. All right, so that's good to go. Now for our sweet ripe plantain. Make sure it's soft and you're going to just crush one plantain. One is enough. Once this is nice and smooth, you're going to add the shrimp and we need to season this mixture. For the seasoning, you could use salt and pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, you know the usual. Or you could just use some all purpose seasoning, but nothing that's going to overwhelm the flavor of these shrimp balls, all right? Add the green onion or scallion, whichever one you used. I like to add some garlic and minced thyme leaves. Go ahead and add black pepper. And that's it. Just go ahead and mix all of this together. When it's time to make these shrimp plantain balls, we're going to be using flour and a beaten egg. And then we have the coating of green plantain chips. So go ahead and scoop it with a tablespoon or a cookie scoop and just form those balls in your hand. Then you're going to dip it in flour, then egg, then the plantain chip coating. When using your hands to do stuff like this, it's usually best to keep one hand dry and one wet. So use one for the eggs and one for just the flour and the plantain. It just makes things easier. But if you don't mind, getting a little messy in the kitchen, then, you don't have to do that. All right. The important thing is to coat all of these evenly. So flour, then egg, then drop it in that plantain mixture and roll it around. Press the coating in, and you're good to go. So it kind of feels a little sticky at times. If it does, you can add a little breadcrumbs, but don't add too much. And it's totally optional. You don't need to, okay? But it starts to feel a little hard to handle. Add a little breadcrumbs, mix it up, and continue to prepare those balls. Okay. I like to sit these in the fridge for at least 15 to 20 minutes. And then I make a really simple drizzle. This is just honey, lemon juice, and scotch bonnet. That's it. You're going to simmer it until it's syrupy. And that's it. Just take it off the stove. All right. So honey, lemon juice, and a little scotch bonnet. And if you want to add other things, that's fine. All right. This is just very simple. So after I put these in the fridge just to set a little bit, just to get the coating to stick, I fry them for about 4 minutes and drain them on a wire rack, not paper towels, because that makes it soggy. And these are gorgeous and so crunchy on the outside. You get that salty, crunchy exterior, and then the inside is the sweet plantain. For that Scotch bonnet honey drizzle, you could drizzle it all over, or if you prefer to dip, you could dip it. Look at the inside of this. It is gorgeous. See that plantain, you see the onion and the shrimp. This is why you don't want a paste. You want that texture. Try the recipe. It is so good. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.